So we know this is a horse because the stylohyoid bone is huge, and we also know it because like the epiglottis has this little nubbin on it, and this is way too huge for a Great Dane. So horse. So hyoid is all bone, whereas like the thyroid is all like cartilages. And so this is going to be your stylohyoid bone, which is really big in the horse, and the epihyoid, which is next, is going to be.
The hyoid is all bone,
isn't it?
Whereas the what is all cartilage?
The thyroid, or like the pharynx, larynx, the larynx.
The larynx.
Because I was like
cartilage on top.
Oh, auriculo.
Or
Tympanohyoid is the cartilage that we
It attaches behind the tympanic bulla.
Yeah. Okay, so tympanic bulla is where this attaches with the
Hyoid. Remember how they all have names? Blah blah hyoid.
Yeah.
Blah,
Okay. So
blah,
tympanohyoid would be like cartilage that's up here, and then we said stylohyoid is really long on a horse, but not so long on a. This is cut right here, so I think they just.
But there's an epihyoid.
No, epihyoid is in this joint right here.
Actually, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And in the dog, it's an actual bone.
It's like half and half.
Yeah. And then the next one's serratohyoid, and then they are linked together by the basihyoid, which is the base.
And it's the only single bone.
Yeah, it's the only single bone, and it has a lingual process on the horse, which actually goes in the tongue, of course, so you don't want to pull in a horse's tongue.
Why?
Because it'll detach it.
Like, why not?
Basihyoid, right?
Yeah.
And this is part of the basihyoid, and it's the only unpaired one. And you said serratohyoid, and then this is stylohyoid, epihyoid.
And then this one's going to the thyroid cartilage, so it's the thyrohyoid. It's going to the thyroid. And then
so this is stylohyoid.
Everything ended in hyoid.
Yeah.
So this one's like, the first one was temporalis? No, oh my gosh. Tympanohyoid. Stylo.
I feel like it's
Epi.
Serrato.
Tympanohyoid. Basi.
But maybe there's like
Thyro.
a different cartilage or something.
So this is the only one this is thyrohyoid.
Okay, and then you get into the larynx area, which is all cartilages.
There is something
Wait,
on
can
the
we do that
edge
one more
right
time?
here. There's a little one right here. What is it called?
Tympanohyoid.
Oh, I thought that was a bone. I mean, I thought that was a cartilage, not a bone.
It is a
Wait,
cartilage.
can I do that one more time?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I haven't gone over these at all. So tympanohyoid was up here, you said, and this is stylohyoid. This is
like our stylus on our computer.
She has
I have a Mac.
Oh,
Sweetie.
fine.
Epihyoid. Serratohyoid. Basihyoid attaching to the tongue. And thyrohyoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it always ends in
Do it,
hyoid.
Samantha.
Oh, okay. So, thyrohyoid, serratohyoid, epihyoid, stylohyoid, tympanohyoid, basihyoid, and lingual process.
Not in the dog.
Not in the dog. This is the thyroid
Thyroid
cartilage.
cartilage is this.
Cricoid cartilage.
Cricoid cartilage is like a ring, so yeah.
This is trachea.
Thyroid, cricoid.
This is...
What's that cartilage?
What kind of cartilage is this stuff?
That's arytenoid cartilage. This is epiglottal cartilage.
Now there's parts of the arytenoid cartilage we have to know.
These are the cornuate processes.
Corniculate, I think.
Corniculate.
Corn. Like corn.
Yeah.
What did I remember?
Corniculate is like horn.
Yeah.
And then there's something else in the C.
Cuneiform.
In the dog, or maybe
It's in the epiglottic.
It's in the epiglottis.
Somewhere.
So in the dog, there's actually, so the arytenoid has a bunch of processes on it. Like in the horse, it's corniculate. And then what's this one? Muscular process. And there's vocal process.
Vocal's way down in.
Vocal is like the
very-
bottom ones, I think.
Where the vocal cords and the
It's right
vocal
here.
muscle. Like.
These are vocal processes.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Okay, again, vocal processes. This is arytenoid cartilage. Vocal processes of the arytenoid cartilage. This is
Like
corniculate processes.
And then,
Muscular processes.
right. And then in the dog, it would have like another little horn here in the front. Cuneiform. Yeah, cuneiform.
Okay.
But in the horse, they were saying it's on the epiglottis
Somewhere, like it's down here somewhere. I don't know how it works.
Do you guys know where the vocal cords are? Like, what is the difference between vocal folds and vocal cords?
That I don't know.
I never know.
Okay, I think the vocal folds are the
Hold
the muscle and the ligament, like the the skin that goes over it. So the cord is like the whole deal, like that's the vocal part.
That's a
But the
vocal
ligament
cord.
is more in the front, and then the muscle is like lays behind it. And then on the sides are those, was it vestibules or vesicles or speculations, some type of like that whole word.
When you debark the dog, do you
lateral
clip off the
ventricle.
vocal
That's what it's
folds?
called.
When you
There are 3 ligaments
Lateral
here now.
ventricles.
Yeah.
there's a vocalis muscle and a ventricular muscle of that one we couldn't find. Thyroarytenoid that we said you clip the vocalis muscle, I think, in a dog.
So do you know what those things are again? Then so this area is like the glottis, the hole, right?
The hole is the glottis.
The hole is the glottis. And then those are the vocal folds. Is that what we said?
Yeah.
And then with the vocal ligament in there somewhere.
So vocal folds are muscular, and then the vocal processes are these things. These are
They
cartilage.
insert
Yeah.
onto it, I think. I think the
so-
processes are where they insert
This is
onto it, like
you can actually see right here. So it's this, like where these attach, the folds and like the ligaments attached to here. This is the vocal process where the vocal folds attach
If
to
you
the
let go of the arytenoid real fast, and because it's severed, right? So it's normally like this. So the vocal folds really cover up the entire trachea.
The vocal folds cover up the trachea. You know, I have to study. I really don't know. I don't know if you guys.
You know, like you can go through here too, though.
So the
This is, like,
vocal
where air-
cords are like the collections of the things, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, so the corniculate processes we said look like the horns coming back, right? Especially in the dog. And then these muscular processes are where the dorsal cricoarytenoidalis muscle opens. It's like the most important muscle. Opens up.
Cricoarytenoidalis.
So what it does is it pulls back like this.
Okay. That makes sense.
So it opens when they breathe.
Yes.
And then cricoarytenoideus lateralis is on the sides here, right?
Yeah.
That would be like
Is
right
it on
here.
here?
I don't think so.
And that does the opposite, right?
Yeah. It closes like this.
Those are called constrictors and dilators, right? So this is a dilator, the cricoarytenoideus dorsalis.
Yeah.
That's what they're calling them. And then cricoarytenoideus lateralis is a constrictor.
Yeah. Okay.